Welcome to the show, an out-of-town guest who's in town for a concert series. This is Latin American poet and painter Gabriel Navar. Welcome to the show, Gabriel.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Well, thank you for coming in. Now, first of all, you're from where? Where did you come from to the Tri-Cities?
From California.
From California.
From the Central Coast, but I grew up in the Bay Area. That's what I consider my home. Very good, but you are a Latin American poet and painter and artiste. I'm working on it. Thank you.
Well, from the looks of your work, I think you're definitely already on the right track.
Thank
now,
you.
You're in town because you're working with the Mid Columbia Mastersingers.
That's correct.
Now, they're performing, let's see, it's called the Cantos de la Vida, and I'll give you the details in just a minute on how you can go to the concert, but how are you involved in this production?
Basically, I am involved in first of all, let me say that I'm having a lot of fun in the Tri-Cities area, but I am involved by doing some outreach. And let me backtrack and say that I wrote the poems that were set by Paul Bassler to music that are being performed. And Paul is the composer. He is the composer.
So you basically wrote the poems and the lyrics to the songs that they'll be performing tonight.
That is correct.
Pretty
and
amazing.
Before each of the performances, I do the reading of the poems in Spanish.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
And that's happening all weekend long. Again, we'll talk about that in a minute. Now, the Mid Columbia Mastersingers, this is part of their Spanish outreach portion, kind of bringing in artists from out of the area, correct?
That's correct.
Definitely.
And I must say that I'm having a lot of fun out here, and we are just being spoiled.
Well, good. Good. Well, hey, we'd like to treat our artists well. And speaking of that, we'd love to see some of your work. I don't know which way to go. What's your favorite piece out of all of these?
My favorite piece, I'm going to quote my mentor, is my next piece.
Oh, very smart. Very smart.
But
these are gorgeous.
I had a great time making these paintings, and when I look at them, I feel like I am really transported to my past. Wow. And to a very wonderful time in my life.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And I must say that with the Cantos Alegres, which are part of the Cantos de la Vida, I also experienced that feeling.
And what does Cantos de la Vida mean?
It means songs of life. And basically what the message, if there is a message in all this, it's about love and passion and just really enjoying life.
That's amazing, which I'm sure is just threaded throughout your poetry, which is going to be the music that they're performing.
That is correct.
And also your art happens to be on display right now at the Richland Public Library.
There are over 3,000 paintings at the library, and they'll be there through at least
Wednesday.
the 20th.
Yes, I checked on that.
Yes.
It's Wednesday, so you have all the way until Wednesday to do that. And then here's the information for all of the concerts you can check out. There's tonight's concerts at 7 at St. Joseph's Church in Kennewick. Tomorrow's is at 7 at Sunnyside High School, 7 p.m. Then Sunday it's at 2 o'clock at Christ the King in Richland. Tickets are $20 or $15 at the door, but kids get in free, which is fantastic. Gabriel, welcome to the Tri-Cities. We're so glad you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing us your art, too.
Thank you. I also want to say that the concert in Sunnyside is free for all.
Fantastic. I didn't know that.
That is, yes.
Wow.
So, and I also want to do a little plug, GabrielNavar.com.
Sure.
To see more work.
Yes, more artwork.
There's a lot more out there.
Definitely. And again, the Richland Library in the lobby, he has tons of artwork on display. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
My
Great
pleasure.
to have you. After the break, we're getting you ready for spring barrel tasting with Terra Blanca Winery. Stick around.